Hi you all, it's Namsa here. I've got another video, I've got a message I need to share with you, and I hope this message will definitely help somebody out there because what is going on, it just can't cease to end and it just ain't fair. Well, I'm staying with my cousins, my nephews, and my nieces, and we don't get along. The moment I moved in, they treated me very badly, and I've decided to isolate myself, to keep distance, because there was no peace. I've realized that they're so disrespectful towards me. They're invading my privacy, and they invite everybody or anybody who was interested to assist them on disrespecting me by getting access inside my room. I've complained about this. I went to the law enforcement agency and I've complained about them. I went to courts trying to make, protection orders. Currently, we're in a process. I beg your pardon. We are attending court. We'll be going to court sometime early this year in January 2025. Late January, we'll be going to court. It's because of what is going on. I've never realized, I've never expected such kind of behavior, for them to treat me like this. But they've decided to treat me like this. They're being so disrespectful. They're invading my privacy. And the moment they gain access inside my room, they do all the wrong things. They, my clothes are being taken. They apply dangerous things, dangerous chemicals on my pots, my cooking utensils, if I may say so. Plates, cutlery, on my blankets. You know, Everything's just wrong. Whenever I come back from wherever I went, I have to clean. I have to clean that shit. They invade they invade my privacy. They gain access inside my room. The moment they get inside my room, they open my bags, or they open the plastics that I've put it, things in order. And they will definitely take anything they want. It can be clothes, it can be whatever. They take them. And sometimes they don't take anything. They just put on, dangerous chemicals. So that when I wear the clothes, I will just, you know, I'll be itchy, you know, and perhaps maybe I'll feel maybe a migraine headache, or maybe get some pain on my heart or on my chest, get some chest pains. This has been going on since I moved in here. I moved in here, I think 2020, if I'm not mistaken. If I may say so, if I'm not mistaken. And ever since it has been happening. 2020 or 2021, somewhere around there. It has been like that. They are not quite impressed that I'm staying with them at the same yard. They don't want to see me, staying at this yard. This is our grandparents' home. And I know that if you don't get along with anybody, you're not supposed to interfere because that's crime. You're not supposed to get access inside their room. You're not supposed to interfere with their private stuff. But they are invading my space, invading my privacy. They take my belongings. They drug me. They put drugs into my food. They apply, dangerous chemicals on my cooking utensils. Now my TV got broken. They broke my TV. And it's like they want a reaction out of me. I must react in a negative manner. It's either I shout, or it's either I yell, or it's either I insult them. They want a particular reaction from me, and unfortunately, they won't be getting it anymore. I told myself I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of what they want out of me. They hurt me very badly. They're disrespectful towards me, each and every one of them. I'm living with plus minus 10 people, and they've ganged up against me. They're abusing me, they humiliate me, they turn me into their mockery, and they take my belongings. And I think it's fair. And I'm not supposed to say anything about it. Because when I say something about it, should I say anything? It's like I'm tarnishing their reputation. What about what they're doing to me? How do I feel when they treat me like this, whereby I'm also a child, of this particular home where we are staying? I was born and bred in this yard. I've decided to go and look for a place because I felt I was matured. And unfortunately, things didn't work out where I used to stay. I had to come back home. So now it's a problem when I'm here at home. They've done all the wrong things. They've committed fraud against my name. They've stolen everything that I've got, everything. And it's like they just can't cease to, and they just can't stop. It has to happen. It has to continue forever and ever. And they invite everybody. They invite everybody to come and help them. Everybody must just be scared of them and do as they please. Because they bribe people, They give people money so they can be able to support each and every wrongdoing they're doing. It's just not right. Crime is crime. They take advantage because they gain favors. They've got favors. They're asking for favors, to the law officials. You've got friends with law officials. And they commit crime and they don't get arrested. Why aren't they getting arrested? Because they are criminals. They committed fraud. Yeah. They committed fraud against my name. They used my name. They've stolen my money. Massive, lots of money. I've got nothing currently. And they're enjoying my benefits. And they're not, they're free, scot free. Why can't they be taken to jail? Because they've committed fraud. They've committed a crime. Serious felony. So, I'm just tired. Nobody deserves to be treated like this. They constantly do it. They do it every day. They enter my room every day. It's 100% proof that they've got the key of my door. They've got my door keys now. They've got my door keys. Because how would they be able to enter without it? Because when I come back from wherever I come back from, the door, it's absolutely, okay, how I left it. Excuse me. So it's just not fair for people to take advantage of other people because they're trying to boost their egos. They're trying to boost their tarnished egos by being disrespectful and trying to force somebody, to get angry. They want this type of reaction from that particular person. That's why they constantly gain access inside my room and do all the wrong things, because if they know when I'm going to be irritated, they know I'm going to get annoyed. I'm going to get annoyed. They know I won't be impressed about their behavior. And it's just not fair, because you will never see me, intruding or perhaps maybe forcefully getting inside the house. We don't get along. And I will never invade their space. I would never. For me to talk to them, it's like it's a milestone. Especially like for me to sit with them, to stay with them in a very same yard. It's a very huge problem. I don't want to see myself staying next to them because of they're very much abusive. It's just not fair what they're doing to me. I prayed about this and it still continues. I know God will definitely respond one day. I know God will definitely make a way for me to get my own home and to move away from all this misery. Because it's not healthy for a person to stay in such kind of environment. Because now I've got children. They are exposing my children to all the wrong things. They're exposing my children to their disrespect, to their anger that they've got towards me. You know, all the chemicals they're throwing at me. I'm not the only one who's staying here. There are kids who are staying here that are being exposed to all the chemicals, the drugs, traditional herbs that are not being used in a rightful manner. They use magic. That's not fair. If you want something, ask. Don't take other people's belongings because you think you're clever. It just ain't right. We were not raised like this. We were raised by a respectable woman, which is our grandmother. She loved us so dearly. She made a point of making sure that, she teaches us morals. I grew up being so morally grounded. And when I see this, it's so irritating. It makes me so annoyed, so angry that, we've been given love when we grew up. We've been well taken care of. We've been nurtured. We've been shaped. We've been grouped. We've been motivated. But now suddenly, because of their normal, this has to happen in their yard, inside their yard. Every Tom, Dick, and Harry just do as they pleases. Because they have to what? They have to satisfy them. They have to impress them. Because they know they benefit out of what they're doing. So I'm not impressed about what is happening, honestly. I refuse anybody to gain access inside my room when I'm not available. This is my private space, for crying out loud. I've got nothing inside my room because where I used to stay, they've stolen everything that I used to have. So currently, unfortunately, I've got nothing. I have to start from the beginning. And it's like when people do this to me, it's like they're turning me into a joke. Completely. And it's just unfair for somebody to be abused and treated like this. Especially by their family members. And they've conspired with their ex-boyfriends. If it's not the family members, like cousins and nieces, and it's ex-boyfriends. Because they conspired. So now they are friends. They ganged up against me. So, I don't like this at all. This just ain't fair. This ain't cool. Not at all. I mean, if you tell yourself and you see yourself being a mature person, act responsibly. Stand up. Do things for your own self. Don't expect anybody to, sort of like, hold your hand and feed you, do everything. No, at some point you have to stand up and do things for your own self. But people don't want to work. They're just folding arms and saying, what can we do? There's nothing we can do. We might as well just do it. I don't work. I've created my own, occupation. I've made a point of, establishing my organization. It's a charity organization that I love so dearly. I'm advocating for children. Like, believe you me, I'm so in love with my work. Motivating women, making a point of whereby, homeless, we request donations and sponsors to donate so they can be able to feed them out there. We care for the needy. And I'm so grateful for the Almighty to bless me with this work because of, boy, I'm so in love with it. I'm so enjoying it. I've got so much passion for my job. So why can't they do anything for themselves? And stop abusing me for what I'm doing because they've got a problem with my work as well. They've done all the wrong. They've stolen from my organization. Massively. Big time. taking advantage of their family. I will agree on the crimes they've committed. It doesn't work like that. I demand justice for what they've done to me. I demand justice. They're not supposed to be doing what they've done. I haven't done anything wrong towards them. They can't do what they're doing to me. They can't keep on doing what they're doing to me. I'm a human being. I've got rights, and they've violated my rights. They committed felony. They have to be incriminated. I demand justice. The fraud that they made, they must get incarcerated. Like, for real. This is not a joke. They think perhaps maybe I can't stand up for myself. They're taking advantage of me. I've requested very nicely, bring back what you've stolen. They don't understand. They think perhaps maybe I'm joking. I think it's about time they do realize, sorry, they were not supposed to do what they've done. I've never disrespected them. I've always loved them. There's each and every time, whenever they wanted my assistance, I offered them. Then why are they being so cruel towards me? Why are they being so abusive? So, I hope this video, it will help somebody out there. People are facing critical situations and they're scared to talk about them. When you talk, you're healing yourself. When you talk, you encourage somebody else that you're not on your own. You're not alone. There are people who are facing what you're facing or beyond what you're facing. Seek help. Talk. Somebody out there will definitely give you a helping hand. Whatever misery or problems you're facing, there's somebody else out there who can be able to help you. So there's no such thing when I talk about my problems, people will know about my problems. If you keep them inside, what's going to happen to you? You'll fall, you'll die. And you leave your children, and then what's going to happen to your kids? They're going to suffer because you're scared to talk about them. Talk, so I can be able to get assistance. So I guess for me to share everything that I've just said, I hope it will help somebody out there. Hello there, Tori. Whatever problems you're facing, there's always a solution. There is help. Seek help. Alright. Thank you guys. I love you so much. This is Nomsa from Mamelodi East. Que rata, la love.